Alright. 3 people waiting. My apologies. Oh no. Hello, hello. How's it going, guys? All right. Let's let people know that I'm live now. We got a lot of stuff ready for today. So hopefully at least one of it will fit your palette of flavor. How you doing, Donkey? Alright, let's move to my out and finish the minor stuff first, because we're not going to be doing too much out stuff today. Looks like everything's farming. I just need to get the daily gold head, daily exclusive chests, and let's see. Claim the daily stuff. Get Met. Let's go. 3. Okay, that's not too good. It is whatever though. I've been getting so lucky with the Met heads lately. Ooh, gold chest, but attack buff. Kind of disappointing, I must say. Go ahead and help everyone out, do donations, and let's move back to my main. I'm gonna be on my main farm and my main account today. Hey Core, how's it going? Courier? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that courier on my out. I have forgotten about it. Good point, good point. Dude, the bankrupt, the shopkeeper is on, so that's good. So that's not too bad. How far am I on the VIP again? 122,000. Okay. We're matchmaking for KvK Season of Conquest. No, KvK 1, so that's good. On my main, we're matchmaking for Season of Conquest. So let's go ahead and move over to my main. Hey, it's been great. Just midnight chilling. How are you? I'm doing fine. It's midnight where you are? Damn. I am doing great. I'm doing great. Ooh, a new sub. Core, thank you for the sub, my friend. Alright, let's get the recordings rolling. Season 1 is goofy. I know, Season 1 is goofy. So I got a lot of things for you today. First of all, we do have the egg event on my main account. So I am pretty far away for this, so I'm 25 materials away from this. I don't know if I'll actually get it. To be really fair, I should probably save up the gems for Armament Reveal Thyself event. So I'll do a minimal of this, but in reality, I'm gonna go on to my out. I'm gonna also try to hit the archer weapon too. Over here. Again, not too much gems. So that's gonna be our appetizer. You see that I already rolled 10 times here. And how many am I sitting on right now? I'm sitting on quite a bit of universals. So, and I'm sitting on 6, so I might be able to hit that later today. And then once that's done, we're gonna move over to a tier list where I'll be doing a KvK1 spend tier list. I have a lot of stuff prepared on the bottom side, such as VIP 10, 12, 14, 17, 19, and SVIP, as well as unlocking YSG, unlocking Richard, T5 day 1, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a wrong placement, whatever. And then gemming the speed ups, gemming gold heads, gemming materials, T5 unlock, having 3 T5 troops, buying the gem for the first time for 25,000 extra gems, and then you know, what's this called? The egg event, full egg event roll, and then just doing egg events, and then having Richard, YSG, all that good stuff. So it's gonna be interesting, guys. It's gonna be interesting for sure. All right, let's see. There you go. So yeah, that's what I have ahead of you. Also at the same time, what I have here for you as well is me trying to perfect this Leonine's Chronicle. As you can see, I am 2 rolls away from having 2.5% or more attributes of the same troop type. So that means that I just need 2 more rerolls to have a shot at having a perfect armament at the end of the day. Chances are 1 in 11, 1 in 10. So let's see if I can hit that chance. And the way that I will get that is by getting up to level 38 on the Loser Scroll. And that I will achieve by training another 2,000 troops here. Why don't we do that right now, shall we? While we're at it. Might as well get the easiest stuff out of the way, right? Alright. Got it. Got some gems. That's good. Got some transmutation stone. There you go. So I now have enough transmutation stone for me to actually transmutate that armament to perfection. This armament to perfection. So we'll see. Hey Walnut, how's it going, man? $3 AM in Turkey. Oh, I see. Some sleep probably. I see. Hey Kevin, you have been summoned. Yes sir. Yes sir. You're always summoned. You're always welcome to my stream, as you already know. Alright, let's do the main stuff. Like the chores for the main while we're waiting for everyone else to join in. Wait, I just passed on like a pretty decent... Wait, that armor was pretty decent, wasn't it? Robust? No, never mind. It is not usable for me. Yeah, all trash. Let's do 130. Okay. Nothing too exciting. So we're gonna start it off with the gem, the Holy Knight's treasure event. So Right now I'm sitting on 5. And do I have any universals for those? I have like 2 here. So I'm sitting on... Oh wait, but I don't... What? Wait, how does this work? Why does this not have that pendant for skill damage? That is super weird, guys. Let's run it, Cap main. Let's go. Yo, yo, yo! Haven't moved on to my back Chris yesterday. Holy yes! For those of you who are like wondering what we're talking about, man, there's it was probably here show off stuff, right? No? Did you not post it in the show off stuff? Man, Walnut has some crazy luck. Wait, well, there you go, there you go. This right here, guys. So he crits 2 in a row. The quality is kind of bad, but let's just watch it like this. No, let's watch it in the big screen. And then he crits the first one, which is crazy on its own, right? And then he moves on and crafts another one. No, that was yeah, crafts another one, Ash of the Dawn, which is by the way the best cavalry setup. So there's nothing wrong here. And then he basically does it. And he's aren't you an early game player too? Man, and he crits it right there. It's crazy. Crazy luck that he has. So yeah, I was like, that's gotta earn some envies from the chat right there. So yeah, we'll see. So this apparently doesn't work on the skill damage one. It has the normal damage one though. It does have the greatest glory in here. It has drum, it has dagger, but it has set call. But for some reason, it doesn't have the pendant of the eternal night, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to invest too much gems on here just because of the fact that I'm not going to make it to 45, right? With whatever gems that I have. Can I? Yeah, no, I can't. So I'm going to make it to 10 here, and then I'm going to move over to my alt, and then I'm going to see if I can get as many blueprint pieces as possible for my archer as kind of a warm-up, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the tier list, and then we'll finish it off with re-rolling my stats on my perfect armament that I'm working on. How's that sound? Yes, 150 days at the moment, 2 out of 2. First 2 legendary equipments he critted. Wow, it's almost as lucky as how I started my account. I think my account I critted like 4 out of 5 first crafts, which was kind of crazy. Which is one of the reasons why let me show you. Yeah, where is my max level newbie project? Yeah, if you go up here, my KvK 1 gear was crazy just because of the fact that I got super lucky. Yeah, you see, oh, so 3 out of 5, and then I critted 4 out of 6 here. So that was kind of crazy. When I crafted that Navarre's control, I did crit that too. So it was pretty insane. I did some math on my Delta armament and realized it was like 20%. It has like 20% defense on it. What? Really? Damn, that's crazy, man. Alright, let's do this. Let's get as much as we can. Let's just go ahead and hit 10 here and then move on. Let's get the free one in. Okay, training speed up is always nice. Get that 300 more. Ooh, 1. Off to not a bad start. Let's go ahead and get that 5 in. Material's not too bad too. Now, do I want to open 5 or be a reasonable person and then just get the 10 rewards? You know what? Let's just get the 10. Yeah, I don't really care too much about the skill damage one. Ooh, 2 pieces, not too bad. It's already much better than whatever I have for my restart project. And then I got the 5. Okay, so what does that take me? So they have another one. That's weird. Okay. And then okay, I'm up to 12. I'm only unlocking this just because so that I can unlock what's this called? Vanquisher set. So the egg event I'm gonna skip on this account. Let's go ahead and move on to my farm and figure that out too. 4 out of 5 is insane, yeah. It was 4 out of 6 apparently. Sorry. Let's see. Okay, so I'm on my alt. And my alt doesn't really have too much of gems too, just because it's a farm account too. But it does have just a little tiny bit to go for the 25 pity. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that. Let's go 2400. 5 pull. Very unlucky. Another 5. Oh, that's enough materials though for me to compensate for whatever I was using here. 1 more. Trash. And then let's just go ahead and use this. And finish that 25. Okay. Pretty bad luck here. Haven't gotten a single one, which is kind of understandable. I didn't really do much of a pull though. So here I have 6 and then 3 here. If I were to do 8 additional, that means I have 11. So 11, 17. Yeah, I don't really need that many, but this is a farm. So let's just go ahead and let it go. I was hoping that I would at least get something. Since this wasn't really the main beef and meat that I have prepared for you today. Main protein that I prepared for you today is a Tiermaker, so. And by the way, my farm's Qin Shi Huang's not looking too bad. It has pretty decent stats on here, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it has what, 30.7% stats on top of 3.5% from Fit. It has Swift. And as long as I can transmutate this defense out, it's not looking too bad. The problem is that it's my farm, so it doesn't really have all the buffs that it needs. But yeah, it's not bad at all, I must say. Well, actually, let's go ahead and buy those. And then we'll go ahead and transmutate this when we come back to my farm account, and then move on to my main for transmutating. How about that? Yo, Sando, how's it going? What's up? Yo, Coach Musa, what's up? Hey, World Gamers, how's it going? You passed some insane luck if you got 4 out of 6. Yeah, I know. I probably used up mine yesterday. Hey, you never know. Like, I think first couple crafts you get some insane lucks, in my opinion, so that you stay with the game. You know what I mean? See how I'm stuck here just because I have some insane luck at the beginning? Yeah, that's how the game gets you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started on this. Let me go ahead and stop the recording and restart the recording for the video. All right, so let's go ahead and get right to this. So this is a spend list for KvK 1 players or pre-KvK players. What does that mean? So that means based on your spend level, I have divided you into, what, 6 different tiers? Kraken obviously is like the crazy spenders. I already put in the numbers here, but we're gonna do that on the stream apparently because it all got kind of erased by the time that I actually did this. But yeah, so we're gonna define each tier, and I have put this like cute image that matches a Kraken if there is a Kraken. There's a whale, shark, tuna, goldfish, and plankton. And obviously plankton is free to play. And then I'll go ahead and go over each and every one of those areas that you can spend in Rise of Kingdoms, and I'll put them based on how they rank within this tier list. For example, let's say VIP 10 is usually what I'll recommend for people who I would classify as goldfish players. Then that's where I'll put it, like this. Got it? VIP 19 is 3,000 USD a day. That's super Kraken. I don't think that's what I was trying to get at, but yes, if you want to unlock VIP 19 during KvK 1, probably you're not too wrong there. Hey Wrath, how's it going? Wrath is here. Wrath is here to disagree with me apparently, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So let's just start off by defining each tier. So plankton is free to play. Everyone who has not spent any money in this game is gonna be plankton, right? Who has SVIP at KvK 1? Well, for Kraken, I think there's gonna be no limit. So we're just gonna assume for the best, right? People who has no limitation in their spending. Some people drop some crazy amount of money into this game, so technically speaking, yes, it is possible. So, I mean, day 1 T5 is a thing, right? Some people actually spend enough to unlock T5 in their day 1, which I think is crazy. But I think for those people, I think SVIP is not a problem. So that's why it's there, my friend. All right. So goldfish, I would say people who has a limitation on total amount of spend that they actually are going to spend on this game without having like a monthly budget. I would say for this game, because this game is so pay to win. Not pay to win, but like you need to spend a lot for you to actually enjoy the game, especially earlier on, right? Obviously people will spend up to 200 is I think what I had before total. So goldfish is gonna be that tier that spends up to $200. Is that okay? What's up, brother? There's a Kraken in like 3832 who was native to 3858, who is SVIP currently. Yeah, there you go. 3858, my friends. 3858 is a kingdom that was unlocked like 2 months ago, and they have not gone through their KvK 1, and this is for KvK 1 only, just for you guys, just for your reference. So there are people who does get to SVIP within KvK 1, and they're just living in a different world that we are. Damn, deep pockets. I know. And tuna. You see that this is kind of funny, right? Tuna is, I would say, people who spend up to $100 per month. maybe 200. I'll just put tuna in a very wide range. It's a big jump from goldfish, for sure. But I think that's pretty fair. In average, not like in a one time. Oh, I need to buy this whole, like the research speed ups and whatnot. Oh, I'm in a fight and I want to buy this, like, you know, healing speed ups right away. The fate changer and whatnot. That's all totally fine. I think that's fine. $200 per month. Shark. Shark, I think I previously had it at up to $500 per month. Again, a very expensive game. If you're considered Shark in this game, I think $500 in average. So if you're playing for 2 months, then you spend up to $1,000. A lot of people will be in that zone for this game, in my opinion. So SVIP KvK1 is more common now. My KvK1 wasn't that big, and there was a SVIP. Yeah, there you go. It's not uncommon. It actually happens. You would think that it's crazy because I played the game for like what, 3 years plus, and I haven't even like seen SVIP myself. Like I'm not even touching it. So the fact that people actually can hit that in within the first 2 months, that's crazy, right? All right, Whale is someone that I think classified as someone who spends up to $1,000 per month on Rise of Kingdoms. And then Kraken is someone who spends... No, actually, I think I put Whale as 2,000 and then Kraken is 2,000 plus. Some crazy numbers here, guys. Some crazy numbers, but everyone understands where the standards are. Any objections? Any objections on how these tiers are supposed to be? Because if not, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Going once, going twice. Let's get it. So let's start from Plankton, guys. Free to play, obviously you want to make sure that you get your epic commanders. So Lohar, that also just means that you're doing a lot of barb chaining. It is technically possible for you to play this game as free to play, right? And there's some crazy people who has spent hours and hours and hours into this game, like Socks Are Great, who is completely free to play, but is in one of the top kingdoms in Rise of Kingdoms. He was at he was at 1960, and I think he's like VIP 18 or 19, right? Some crazy stuff that you can't even imagine how much barb chaining that they have done and they are doing. So Lohar is obviously there. I think anything that is epic, I'll just put it right there. And even for free to play, I would say unlocking YSG for KvK1 should somewhat be a priority. Not expertise, but I would say anyone who is Plankton should still aim to get YSG unlocked, in my opinion. Yo, Sticky, how's it going? You think fish should be $100 to $100 per month? Okay, let's go ahead and change that. Let's go ahead and change to $100 per month. We're making this tier list together, guys. So again, just unlocking YSG 5111 for Plankton, I think is a fair deal. Damn, I'm the only free to play here, and too many big fishes. You're the only spender in this chat, probably, Sticky. And I would actually skip on Richard completely if you're free to play for KvK 1. Because I think Richard is okay, but at the end of the day, I think Richard isn't really necessary. Not as crucial as YSG. And nowadays, I think skipping Richard is fine because there are other commanders that you can use in his place. And earlier part of the game, I think Plankton should be focusing on getting to VIP 10 without spending as much as possible. So saving up every single gem that they get from Barbarian farming, every single gem from Holy Site rewards if you're in a good alliance. Just making sure that you get maximized value from gems and then pouring it all into VIP 10 as soon as possible is what I'll recommend that you do as a free-to-play player in Rise of Kingdoms. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for everything that kind of lies in that Plankton area. So, let's go ahead and move to Goldfish, who spends, as per Rast's suggestion, up to $100 per month, right? So people are spending up to $100 per month. I think you can definitely unlock Richard. So this is where it gets kind of complicated. I don't think people who spend up to $100 per month should rush to get VIP 12, because VIP 12 does require a lot of gem investment. Instead, I would say you should try to aim to get YSG expertise if possible. Or should YSG go end up in tuna? I don't know. What do you guys think? YSG expertise in fish or tuna? Hey Cookie, how's it going, dude? Welcome. YSG expertise in fish or tuna for KvK 1? What do you guys think? Plankton, if you're a hardcore free to play, we're not talking about outliers. We're not talking about crazy outliers. Okay, Goldfish. Okay. Why is she by itself as a fish, but with VIP 12, I would say tuna. Okay. I think tuna, very hard to get the heads if you aren't spending a bit for KvK 1. I think that's fair. If you're not VIP 12, I think it is impossible for you to reach YSG expertise. So I'll move that up to tuna. Musa, can you join VC when I push for Zenith? Yeah, I would love to, man. Let's see. Anything else that would fit in Goldfish? Definitely grow fun. 100% grow fun. And I forgot to include Riders of History. So let's go ahead and just add a reference image for Riders of History. I think I have a gold head image somewhere. Right? Do I have a gold head somewhere? Where's my gold head? Riders of History. You know what? Let's go ahead and find an image online and add Riders of History right now. Riders of History, Rise of Kingdoms. Let's go ahead and add snippet. Riders of History. There you go. And I'm gonna save it. And then let's go ahead and add that, because Riders of History is like super important. I can't believe that I actually left that out. Oh, and Minamoto, you just get it automatically unlocked by being in the goldfish area, so that should be up there. Riders of History definitely I think is a goldfish area, right? All right, Sticky. Focus on this, or yeah, we're not talking about your Zenith of Power, man. And I think 30-day gem supply should definitely be there, but I think the 30-day gem supply for the first time purchase should definitely be in the goldfish area. Also the regular. If you're spending up to $100 per month, I think you should get the $10 per month thing. I think it's only fair. You know what? I'm gonna go back to $200 total because $100 per month is, I think it's okay, but I think there's a difference between people who have a budget and people who have actually monthly money set aside for this, right? So I would say $200 total. So that means that I'll move the 30-day supply all the way up here to tuna. Because, yeah, I originally separated those two out because I wanted to make sure that one of them goes into at least goldfish. And then the other one goes into tuna for regular purchase, like perpetually. Thanks, support. Hey, hello, Musa. Good morning. Finally, you live stream. Yeah, yes, sir. I am live streaming. All right, and let's see. I don't think VIP. I don't think T5 unlock on its own should be part of Goldfish, in my opinion. I think you can technically do occasional egg event too, right? Because if you have enough gems, you're staying in VIP 10, you're gonna be doing some egg events here and there. I think that's the only way that you'll be able to get the equipments that you want. So I think that's pretty fair for you to have set at Goldfish at the end of the day. Okay. Egg event is a must even for free to play, not gonna lie. That is true. Yeah, if you have enough gems, if you want equipment, this is the only place you're gonna be able to get it. Okay, let's go ahead and move egg event all the way down here. The 100 times the egg event is the different thing. I will say that goes all the way up to Tuna, who actually has monthly budget. You know, I don't know if they will be able to actually max pull egg event, but I think somewhere close to there, I think people will be able to get that in the egg event and tuna area at the end of the day. Egg event rolling for 10, rolling to 10 for everyone. That is fair. I 100% agree. I 100% agree, my friends. All right. And I think that's pretty much it for Goldfish. We'll come back to them if I see anything else down here. And then Tuna is where I was start suggesting that you actually get VIP 12 in there. Maybe all the way up to VIP 14 at the very end. I mean, I think it's not impossible depending on how competitive and how much gold dust that you're getting from the kingdom. So I'm gonna put VIP 14 up here. I know that some people are gonna be like, it's a shark thing, but I think it is technically possible. Yo, how's it going, son? What do you guys think? VIP 14? Shark or tuna? I mean, that's basically where you try to be as efficient as possible. I think tuna is those people who are trying to be efficient as possible. You know what I mean? They have a monthly budget. so they try to spend as much as possible in very most responsible way possible. And I think that makes the most sense. You mean shark? Okay, I would agree with that then. I think that's a fair assessment right there. VIP 14. Yeah, it is very tough unless you actually don't spend any gems at all for you to hit VIP 14, especially for KvK 1. So yeah, I would say people who have a much larger budget like Sharks would be able to actually get to VIP 14 is what I would agree. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. Now, what else would a tuna do? I think tunas would actually buy the pop-ups. So King's Coronations, I put it up as kind of like the representation of pop-ups. But a lot of tunas, I think, at least try to get as much of those pop-ups as possible. Would make the most sense. But what do you guys think? You had VIP 12, KvK 1 spending $200. There you go. That's a very fair argument. I think if you were spending $200 per month, $200, and then you were VIP 12, it's a very fair assessment of where that will be. I think. Pop-ups, tuna, everyone agrees? If you guys don't agree with me, let me know. I'll go ahead and move on. But then again, I'll come back to this when you guys actually do tell me. Oh, one thing I forgot. The daily packs. Daily packs. I think daily packs should be tuna. But extended version of daily packs should be sharks. Like, I think tunas can buy daily packs for like a month and then they'll never buy it again. Because those are so cheap and they give you so much value. But I think sharks would buy daily packs like perpetually until they have enough commanders, in my opinion. What do you guys think? In the higher seed Big Kingdom, maybe doable, but you need to get a lot of gold chests for VIP 14 as tuna. I 100% agree. Yeah, that's probably the most fair assessment of that. So daily pack for tuna, occasional daily pack versus buying daily pack every single day until they start and end. KvK 1 is what I would say a shark will do versus what tuna will do. All right, and then again, if you guys disagree with me on any of those things, just let me know. I think we're all in here for discussion at the end of the day. So yeah, just let me know. And then what else would I put for tuna? I think tuna's done for now. Oh, I think tunas can actually buy the blue materials every now and then. I think that's a fair assessment. And then maybe some speed ups from the gems. 60 minutes, 1 hour, 8 hour, 24 hour, that just means that you're buying a lot versus little, so bear with me there. And I don't think tunas can reach T5 by the end of KvK 1. I don't think it's impossible, but T5, I think T5s are more for shark setups, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and move on from tuna. Tuna probably buys materials and speed ups with alliance mobilization and more than gems. Yeah, that's fair. Speed ups in VIP shops are not worth at all, in my opinion. Only Kraken. I think it is like those like small. I think this like 1 hour speed up is just meant to be that like, oh, they're still buying if they really need to unlock like City Hall level 25. So I'll just leave that as, because we have still the 8 hour and the 24 hour one. So we'll go ahead and move that over once we do. All right. Let's go ahead and move on 2 shards for now. Oh. Do you think being ranked... I think being ranked somewhere in the Midas Governor event is still possible as Tuna. Like, enough to unlock a commander. For example, if you want Charles Martel, if you want 10-10s, I think Tuna, like on the higher end of Tuna people, like people who actually are very, very active in their kingdoms, can definitely get like the 16th place in Midas Governor event. What do you guys think? I think that's a fair assessment. Yes, no, maybe. Midas Governor event depends on kingdom, but I would put I'll get top 10 every Midas Governor as Tuna. Fair point. Okay, that makes total sense. I agree with you 100%. Let's go ahead and move on. Now Shark, VIP 17. I don't think Sharks can hit VIP 17 at all. Not within the KvK 1. I think that's more of a whale thing. So let's just go ahead and skip on all the VIPs. I think when you talk about Shark, this is where you start talking about having T1 for a T5 for KvK 1. Depends on kingdom. Our top 15 is for T5 players only. That's fair. Again, I think this is more for average. I think it is possible for you to get at least 10 heads, in my opinion. So I think it's fair. Sharks T5 unlock for KvK 1. Everyone agrees with Sharks? What's up, JSA? How's it going? George, you don't think Sharks T5? No way. I think Sharks can get definitely up to T5 in KvK 1. What do you guys think? I'm good. How about you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing a tier list for KvK 1 people. At T5 Sharks. Where do you guys think T5 should actually end up in? No Sharks, not T5? Let's do a poll, guys. Let's do a poll. Okay, where should T5 unlock be? I'm gonna put whale, shark, and then I'll add an option of tuna. You guys go ahead and figure that out. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on T5 unlocking. I think sharks definitely do buy materials. I think sharks definitely do buy up to the purple materials. And this is probably where you can actually think about maybe expertising Richard, or at least getting him up to like 5511 or 5551, in my opinion. But Richard expertise nowadays is not really recommended, but if you're infantry main, you can get Richard, you can get him maxed out, so you can swap him out with something in Season of Conquest. I think having expertise, Richard is viable option for sharks. What do you guys think? Oh, T5 unlock should be whale. Everyone's voting for whale. Oh my god. T5 you would say is for whales? Okay. Costs about 7 to 20k to get T5 in KvK 1? Really? You spent 8k 50 days kingdom and still not T5? Okay, so T5, okay, I'll go ahead and close the poll. Yes, so T5 unlock will definitely be a whale thing to do. 100% agree. I understand. I will listen to the chat. I'll listen to the chat. I think even Goldfish gets richer to 5111 for chaining. I had it 5511 for some reason. Yeah, I had Richard at 5541 for a while. I think even in KvK1 so that I can actually field fight with them. Maybe I'm wrong spending. Yeah, 8k, 50 days Kingdom. I think by the time that you actually do fight in KvK1 or in the middle of KvK1, maybe you can unlock T5, in my opinion. But you're still not in the shark area. By that point, you're already in the whale area, so yeah. T5 will be if a whale had some money saved up for it. Really? I had a lot of T5 members in our old kingdom. Maybe it was just that kingdom was very spending. Back when I was in 2811. And we didn't really consider our members too much of a whale, in my opinion. But, okay. Understood the sentiment here, guys. Understood the sentiment here. Let's go ahead. And I think Sharks would definitely be able to buy the first time gem purchase for the 100% more. Would you guys agree? I think this is when you're looking to get those so that you can hit VIP 14. Actually, I think this and VIP 14 should be paired up together because the only reason why you're buying those gem 100% value things is because of the fact that you want to hit VIP 14, is what I would say. T5 costs 20k per for pre-KvK mathematically. Wow, okay. Yeah, Sharks probably get all good value gems. Fair. I think that's good. I would say Sharks would sometimes buy speed ups, the daily speed ups for $5 for a full week. I think that's something that they do. Everything else I don't think is really meant for Sharks at the end of the day. Now, VIP 17, since I think whales can hit VIP 17 by the end of KvK1, but what do you guys think? Because what I'm imagining when I'm talking about sharks, whales, is those people who are willing to go into garrison and rally leagues. And those are the people who are going to try to hit VIP 17 for that 5% all damage. Do you guys think it should be moved up to Kraken? What do you guys think? Maybe I should. Maybe I actually done the standard wrong here. I don't know. Whale VIP 17 is doable, I feel like, but depends on the kingdom and gold chest. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because after you get your equipment and all the other stuff, I think it is possible for you to kind of look into, okay, maybe I should go ahead and invest more in VIP so that I do best for my kingdom. I think it is situational, but if you have enough whales clustered around in a kingdom, I think it is possible for you to hit VIP 17. Yeah, average whale in lower kingdom wouldn't get VIP 17 in KvK1. I 100% agree with you, man. Totally fair. I would say this is when you're looking into top 3 in my Discovery event. I would say this is when you're looking into maybe buying once every now and then Fountain of Wisdom packages for the research speed ups. And then also monthly special offer. George 28, yes, okay. And every now and then buys those speed ups so they can actually finish whatever research that they were doing for them to hit T5 by the time they actually get into KvK1 or when they're fighting in KvK1. I think those are all fair assessments if possible. But I don't think anything else here is really for whales too. Maybe having more than one T5, but not all of them unlocked, what I would say. Like, especially Siege. Monthly special could be Shark, no? Yeah, actually, you know what? Monthly special I think could be definitely a Shark thing to do. I 100% agree with you. No. I think you're right. I think you're right, Core. I think you're right. Anything else that is up here, that is down here, that's really for sharks, not Kraken? Okay, let's move on to Kraken, guys. Wow. VIP 19. The reason why VIP 19 is so important is because it actually gives you that attack percentage. I mean, it is really, really hard for you to hit VIP 19 by your KvK 1. I mean, I played the game 3 years plus. I'm not even VIP 19, right? So, and like, you know, it's much easier when you play for so long. You get all those things from Alliance stuff, and then VIP points, you get like so much push. But like, KvK 1, 19 is crazy. We're just imagining stuff that we could possibly do, right? Gold head, you would think. Yeah, actually, you know what? Gold head purchase from gems, I think is possible for whale too. Because you want to make sure that you get, like, for example, if you don't have enough gold heads for YSG, you'll buy gold heads with gems, right? So I would say this is not impossible. T5 day one would cost like 50k of raw gems probably. Materials for whales. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, the legendary material should definitely be whale. I think this should actually come before everything here. Actually, this is one of the one of the more common things that everyone should be getting. SVIP is technically possible. We've seen people who has SVIP. Kraken does not have a limit, so I'm gonna say SVIP is possible for Kraken. And having all T5s unlocked in KvK1 is also possible. Buying out every single speed ups in the shop, this is what that means. Is possible with Kraken too. And max buying the bad bundle, bad value bundle. Not bad value bundle, but like the bundles that are here. Like, what do they call it? Yeah, super value bundle that are not really worth anything. I think people can actually get that. Like, if they're Kraken, they would actually buy all those out. In my opinion. And T5 day one. T5 day one. It's possible. People have done it. I don't know why they do it. There's zero reason. There's zero reason, guys. There's zero reason why you should unlock tier 5 day one outside of you trying to flex your money. I think it costs somewhere around 50k to 100k on your first day of playing Rise of Kingdoms. And I think that's just insane. You should just take time to actually get it. And it costs like, what, 100 times less for you to unlock T5? It is absolutely crazy. But some people do it. Some people do it. There's no one to fight with that T5. I don't know why people do it. But yeah, that is something some people do. I'm gonna put it all the way up here because that's just insane. T5 day one. Yeah. All right. Add a new column called Ego for SVIP and T5 day 1. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do add a row above. And let's just go ahead and change this one color to purple. Ego only. SVIP obviously is, there's no practical value of having SVIP there. Like, there's no reason for you to have SVIP in KvK 1. Yet some people do it. Like, they just have so much gems lying around, they would actually just gem the VIP point. T5 day 1, obviously, you don't need T5 day 1. You just need them unlocked and then trained up enough for you to fight battles in KvK 1. And yeah, you just don't need it. But some people do it. I think that's a pretty clean list. What would you say, guys? Just flex. Let's put parentheses. Just flexing. There you go. Just flexing. Like, I can't even understand what they're thinking, but people do it. Hey, it is what it is. It buffs whatever they want to do. I'm glad that they have the money to actually do it. You know, it gets the game going for people like you and me, right? So, anyways, that's it for today's recording section for the what is it called? KvK 1 spend list by their spend level on monthly basis, basically, with the exception of Goldfish and Plankton, of course. But I think this is a pretty clean list, guys. Thank you guys so much for participating in this. Man, there's some crazy stuff that people do that is above Whale and Kraken and all that stuff, but like, this is a good list, man. This is a good list. Oh, George, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I don't know how much 999 Mexican dollars are, but pesos are, but really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, George. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please go ahead and drop a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'm closing the recording. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. All right, that was a wild tier list right there. All right, I'm gonna drop the link of the tier list down below after I upload everything. If you guys want to play around with it, you guys can. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this so that this all has those images. Oh wait, hold on. What am I doing here? Oh no. Uh-oh. What did I do? Okay, choose files. Okay. I'm gonna add everything up here, so you guys can play around with it if you guys want. And then, yeah, there you go. You guys have everything that I need. Hype, this list was fun. Yeah, it was. It was fun to build around. It was fun to play around with. Man, I think I should prepare more of those for the future sessions. Again, thank you so much, George, for the super chat. Really appreciate it, man. And yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and move to Armament Reforging, guys. Armament Reforging. So we're gonna, for appetizer, I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish my Qin Shi Huang set. This is absolutely crazy. I just got like pure luck with all those stuff, which is kind of crazy. This is my farm account, and yeah, I got some crazy statted archer armaments at the end of the day. Without having the defense rerolled, I have more than 30% of stats here. With fit, it would actually get that even further increased to like 33%, 34%. And let's see how much stats that I can get from this, guys. I got one chance. If I get lucky, I'll get archer defense. Let's go. Nope. Okay, for this, it was just an appetizer. We expected nothing, but my main account, this is where the meat is, guys. This is where the protein is for you guys all. So I'm like close to hitting the pity for that one. And you guys have seen this armament before. I'm trying to make a perfect armament for my scroll. And you guys can see I have enough transmutation stones for me to reroll this twice. And when I do, I have a guaranteed chance of hitting 2.5% or more on cavalry attack. Now, there's 2.5% all the way up to 3.5%. That is 11 chances, right? And then out of those 11 chances, there are 3 out of 11 chances that I'm gonna actually not benefit from this reroll. That means I have about a little bit more than 70% of chance that I'm gonna get something rolled higher than this, if my math is right. Or if the percentage, if they don't have like lower percentage for anything above 3% per attack, then I think that's basically my chance here. So I have a pretty decent chance of making something that is amazing. Let's go ahead and record this just in case it does get really good. So again, I am 2 rerolls away from hitting something more than 2.5% stats for my cavalry attack armament here for my scroll for Delta, which currently has maxed out cavalry defense and maxed out all damage, which is kind of crazy of its own. But I've been rerolling this so that I can do this on the stream, guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this, guys. Reroll once. Okay, gathering speed is fine. I'm gonna reroll it one more time, and this is it, guys. This is it. I have less than 30% chance that I'm gonna screw this up, guys. Right? Let's try it. Yes. Good lord. Got 0.1% increase in attack. Big rip, guys. Big rip. Well, to be fair, 2.8% does sound a little bit better than the 2.7%. It does sound more like 3%, no? It does sound more like I'm very close to 3%. I mean, what do you got to say, Raph? Man, it's almost insulting. I'm very hesitant to press yes. But let's go. Alright, one step closer to making that perfect armament, guys. One step closer. It isn't worse than my 1.5% attack for 1.5% attack. Well, it definitely isn't worse, my friend. It definitely isn't worse. So, yep. It is what it is, guys. Sometimes you don't get lucky with those. Shout out to everyone for cheering for me. I'm never gonna recover from this mentally, guys. I got that as my guarantee stat, and I got so tilted. Man, like so little chance of me screwing up, and yet I find a way to screw this up. Or Lilith finds a way to screw me up. Now I can't invest more transmutation on this anymore because I need to get ready for the instrument now. Like I'm very close to hitting the instrument pity for my arch, right? And that will require all the transmutation still in the world for me to have it to a level that is actually usable, right? Like it has to be at least better than what I have right now, which is even kneeled with like really good stats. So I got that as my guarantee stat, and it got so tilted. And by the way, for reference, guys, that was 30 times pity. If you guys check it out, if I do 10 more times, it doesn't tell you that I'm gonna get more than 2.5%. I think that was my 30 times pity. But maybe it was 10 times pity, it was just close enough. But man, that was crazy. Why would Lilith do this to me? Why would they do this to me, guys? Why would they do this to me? It is what it is. Let's just hope that I get something good here. Hey, at least I didn't go rage and try to get the Holy Knight's treasure to whatever percentage that I do need to get, because at the end of the day I do need some materials so that I can give KvK weapon to my the Hammer of Sun and Moon to my infantry, and I need like a lot of materials. I need how many? 55 more materials. Oh my god. Yeah, so rolling those would have helped. I just need more armaments right now. That is more urgency for me. I can't be making my kingdom suffer from me not having the special inscription on my second slot. I'm just not that kind of guy, so I think they changed 30 times pity. It doesn't exist anymore, I believe. Oh, what was that 2.5% guarantee then? More than 2.5% guarantee. I thought that was 30 times pity. That is definitely something that's like 10 times or 20 times pity, I'm sure. But we'll see after 150 more transmutations stones away, after I'm done with my special inscription on the arch stuff, because you know that's my delta stuff will always come after I'm finished with my arch stuff, and my arch stuff is like just one armament away from finishing. Actually, it's just one inscription away from finishing. That's the reason why I'm not rerolling the health on this. Like, that's the reason why I'm actually saving up transmutation from this, rerolling this, because I want this rerolled eventually. So yeah, we'll see. You just brought your horn from level 2 to level 4 and it hurt? Yeah. The materials that you need to get for you to get horn up to that level, man, that it hurts, man. I feel you 100%. I imagine the amount of pain that I went through to finish this, guys. Like, imagine, like every single one of those, so much materials. I could have had like the full 7 Marsh lineup, like with full legendary gears, if I didn't have to do like Iconic 5 on, just Iconic 5 on all of this, which is kind of crazy, right? Praying for you for the double inscription on the instrument. Thank you so much, Rap. Like, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for too. I mean, it is a pity, so the only and you know what's the funny thing? I never got anything outside of pity. This is obviously coming from my wedge pity, and And all those other ones, I just got it from KvK shop, so I never got those. And then, yeah, as you guys can see, my only other pity that I got was Instrument, and then I am currently sitting on Rare Inscription for my best army, so that means I don't have Special Inscription anywhere. And then this one, obviously, you inscribe it from the shop, right? So, man, I need that special, I need that one luck. Just one time. Please, Lilith. Please, I just need my pity to be double inscription, and we'll all just call it evens, guys. We'll just call it evens with Lilith. I'll shake hands. I'll thank them. I'll make contents for them forever. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Speaking of other things to do on this stream. Oh, by the way, I'm getting Sovereignty. I'm trying to see if I can get 100 and 200 Sovereign keys by the time that I do enter KvK, so that I can actually get the rewards from the achievement. I don't know if it's possible or not, but we'll see how that goes. What else do I have for you guys today? Hey guys, I'm gonna do a poll. A new poll, guys. Wait, why isn't poll working? Oh no. Ask a question. Okay, there you go. Should I? Should I gem 2 more levels on Lucerne Scroll so that I can reroll 2 more times on the stream? What do you guys think? Poll time, guys. Poll time. I'm sitting on 11,318 gems. 2 nodes already? You guys actually care about me, don't you? Look at you guys. You guys actually care about me. You guys care about me more than I care about myself. Well, actually, I got some gems here. So logically speaking, I don't know. I just got 4,000 gems from hitting 35. So is it really a loss, guys? Save it for the next stream. Alright, I'll save it for the next stream. I'm waiting for 2 more votes. George is like, bye. Good night, guys. Thanks for the fun stream. Yeah. Take care, Core. Thank you for participating in the stream, man. Okay, we got 3 no's. Even if we get to 5, we're not gonna make it. Okay, fine. I'll end the poll. Alright, thank you guys so much for caring about my account's sanity at the end of the day. Like, yeah. I almost went rogue. You guys stopped me from doing this. I think today, that's it then. I just wanted to do the last push at the end of the day, but we did a lot today. We did the tier list, which was awesome, and we got 0.1% increment for my Project Perfect Armament, which is actually disappointing. Disappointing is the only thing that I can say here, but hey, you can't win everything, right? You can't win everything. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your days. And if you guys did enjoy today's stream, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up on the stream right here. Feel free to comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And as always, I'll see you all probably tomorrow or the day after. Not tomorrow. I have a prior plan for tomorrow, but day after tomorrow for most likely Ark of Osiris League stream in the morning. So my apologies for missing Saturday night, but thank you guys so much for joining. And as always, I'll see you all in the next stream. And next video, probably. Thank you, thank you. Meta, what do you think about my second pincer setup? Let me go ahead and check that real quick, Sticky, before I voice out. Your pincer number 1, your pincer number 2 is William Wallace. It looks absolutely stunning, my friend. You did a good job. You got 2 demolishers on your account. That is absolutely crazy, man. Alright. Take care, guys. Thank you, thank you.